Great. So I think we can start. And I will start presenting myself because I think I don't know many of you. So I'm Sophia, guys. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Minas Gerais, but I'm currently living in São Paulo. And I graduated in chemical engineering, but I'm not working with that. I work with marketing at Alpargatas, so very different from my graduation, but I love what I do and I didn't want to work with chemical engineering in the fabric, so I think I made a good choice. And let me see what else. I love sports, all kinds of sports, so this is always a good topic for me to talk about. And I love being a host here on TNT because I think it's a great place for us to discuss different topics and to know different people from all over the country. And I think it's a very good opportunity to practice our English. So with that said, I really want to know if there is anyone here that is here for the first time on TNT, or you all know how it works. Anyone for the first?
That's my first English immersion.
Oh, great!
And it's my third time here in TNT. I'm enjoying a lot. It's a great opportunity to talk because we can learn to read and listen, but the talk it's very difficult to learn alone.
Yeah, very good. So what were you doing before? You were doing the classes, the individual?
I have two classes, intermediate. And before I just learned by myself, watching videos in YouTube and other stuff.
Great, thank you, Felipe. Nice to have you here. Anyone else that is new here or have like less than 10 meetings on TNT?
This is my first time.
Great.
My name is Tatiane, and I am using the free period in order to test the TNT.
Great. How long have you been here before?
Here at TNT?
It's your first time, right?
Yes, this is my first time.
Oh, okay, you were testing, like watching the videos, the free space we had here.
Yes, with the free space, I have 5 free classes to participate.
Okay, great. Welcome, Tati. Anyone else? No?
For me, Sophia, my first time with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think for many of you, it's the first time with me. So, well, nice to have you all here, guys. Just for try to explain a little bit how this works. It's almost the same every time. You have a lot of hosts here, but each host brings the topic. So each meeting we have a topic to discuss, and I will send you some questions so we can guide the conversation, but you don't have to follow all the questions. You can create your own, and the purpose here is to make a conversation, okay? So I don't want to have to call your names. I just want us to have a fluid conversation, and I want you to be very comfortable to make mistakes, to try to say whatever you want and the way you can, because we are here for practicing, and that's the main purpose of TNT. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. This is a very safe space. And I'm going to create another room so we can have few people in each room and we can talk more because we have to practice. So this is the main orientations. I don't know if you have any doubts so far. No? Okay, so the topic I chose to bring today is jokes. So we are going to talk about jokes, and the questions are in the chat. And as I said, you don't have to follow all the questions, just try to orientate you by the topic that is jokes, then you can go whatever you want as a group. And in the room I'm going to create, I ask you to choose a leader so they can be like the host of the other room and try to guide the conversation, make sure everyone is talking, everyone is practicing, and that everyone is comfortable to share their opinions, okay? Good. So I'm going to create the rooms right now. I'm going to create just another room, another one, so we can stay with 5 people in each room. Okay, so that's it. The other ones are going to, some of you are going to receive an invitation, so please accept it. And we see each other when 10 or 5 minutes are left, so we can discuss together how was the conversation and what was the main topics you discussed, okay? Yeah, I think that's right now. Actually, oh no, I'm going to send you to the other room. Okay, I think I made the mistake here.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I made a confusion, but now that's right. Let me just double check. Great. So I think we can start presenting ourselves. And I have already presented myself, but I want to know each of you. So who wants to start? Please, guys.
Ladies first.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Tatiana, but you can call me Tati, because it's very common. All Tatianas are Tatis. Yes, and I am 37 years old. I'm from São Paulo, and I live in São Paulo, because for me, it's the best city of the world, and it's because it's my city. And nowadays, I'm working at Nubank. I work at immigration. I work at global mobility area with expatriates at Nubank. But I'm new in this job because I worked there for 9 years at PwC. It's I worked with immigration services. This is my area, and now I am a new employee from Nubank.
Great. And what do you like to do in your free time, Tati?
Sleep, and I try to watch Netflix, but it's almost impossible because I only have free time during the night, and I also have I want to sleep during the night. And this is very difficult for me, but I try to watch Netflix and I do the gym during the morning, and the only this, I think.
Very good, very good. So you find time to do the gym. This is a very good thing because some people can't.
Yes, during the morning at 6 a.m.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes.
I can't say much because I also do the gym at 6 or 6:30. I really like waking up early, but I have been very judged about that with my friends, but I'm used to.
But I think that it's the only free time that I have to do this, because during the night I am very, very tired.
Lazy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And tired.
Yeah, me too. Good. Nice to meet you, Tati.
Nice to meet you too.
And you, Gustavo?
Yeah, I'm Gustavo. I'm 26 years old. I live in Bragança Paulista, the countryside of São Paulo state. I work with IT. I like to watch series. I like to walk with my dog, a little bit of jogging, and I think that's it.
Do you do the gym or do you play and exercise?
I do the gym as well. And I am your teens as well because I do in the 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my God. Loving that. No, great. Nice to meet you, Gustavo. Who else? Next one.
I can be
Heitor?
the next. Yeah, sure. I'm Heitor. I'm 38 years old. I'm living in São Paulo. I work with IT as quality assurance. I don't have much free time because I have to take care of my son and keep the house clean. And I'm wake up at 5:32 as you dates, but I wake up to play a video game because that's the only time that I have when my son's sleeping. So, and now I'm trying to improve my English to get a international position. So I think that's I am.
Great. Nice to meet you, Heitor.
Now the pleasure is mine.
What about you, Bruno?
Well, my name is Bruno, like you know. I have 33 years old. I live in Foz do Iguaçu, Paraná, but I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I work with data analytics, digital strategy marketers, and I like to go to the gym too. I have 2 daughters. I'm married, and when I have time, I work and work more.
Have a lot of people who are working too much here.
Oh.
We have this in common. And you, Rodrigo?
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Rodrigo. It's my first time here. I don't speak. I live in Jandira, São Paulo. My work is a profession is a UX designer.
And what do you like to do in your free time?
My free time, I like to travel summer, farm. I like travel.
Great. I also really love traveling, and I wish I had more money for do that.
Yeah.
Do you guys work from home or you have to go to the place and work?
I work
From home.
Home?
Home, thanks God.
I need to go to the place.
Yeah. You also, Bruno. have to go?
Me too. Me too.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to come every day, but today I'm at Alpargatas, but I come sometimes when we have a meeting or something, because actually I like to be here sometimes to see everyone and to catch up with them, and I don't know, I think I miss some of this environment sometimes, but I wish I could work from home just for work from everywhere and have this flexibility. But that's the pros and cons. Okay, guys. So very good to know all of you. I think we have some things in common. We are working too much. We have to talk about that. Maybe we should talk about having free time and having more time to ourselves, right? Sometimes this is difficult and we forget about it. But I don't know, do you feel like you are exhausted, or do you feel like you love your job and it's kind of okay the time you are working and you don't feel like it's a weight? What do you feel, Taichi?
I'm not exhausted, but I'm not in love with my job. And I think that it's okay to work during all the day. I work from 9 to 6 and or to 7, 8.
Oh.
But it's okay. It's common in this.
Yeah.
Is not very common. It's not common for every day. But some days we can spend a lot of time in the job.
Yeah. And the other ones?
I love what I do. Actually, I went to IT career 2 years ago, so it was amazing. Everyone is kindness, everyone is happy, so it's pretty different than when I work for a purchase, industry purchase, so it was terrible, it was stressful, and now I think I'm living in a paradise.
Oh, this must be very good, very pleasant, right?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Who else? Who else is in the paradise, or who else wants to have more free time and not work too much?
No, but I like it.
Go on, Gustavo.
I wouldn't say that I love my job, but that's okay. But I would prefer a little more free time to do other stuff as well. Maybe a day off in the middle of the week is gonna be great. But
Maybe
yeah.
working just 4 days in each week and having 3 days
Yeah.
of weekend.
Because sometimes you know that if count like, oh, if I lose this day, no, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be help for my mind and stuff like that. So yeah, sometimes we can think like that. So one day off is gonna be good.
Yeah. And you, Rodrigo, do you feel like you are working too hard, or do you love your job and you are okay with that?
I like my job. I like the job.
It's okay for you.
It's okay.
Yeah. Very good. And you, Bruno?
Yes, I'm too. I like my job because I made my time because I have the control with my producer and my my tasks and its possibility to change and have more time with my daughters.
Yeah, this is very important.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I don't have daughter and family who lives with me. I mean, I live with my friends, and I don't have my family here in São Paulo, so I don't have to share my time with them because I just can call them and get in touch with them like that. But I feel that if I have a family to do everything a family demands us, I think I wouldn't have enough time. And I can imagine how it is to have a family and have your career and have all of that. It's just, that is not enough time for me.
Not as easy. Not as easy. You need to have a mind. How can I say? Sorry, but I think maturity. You need to have a mind maturity for the job, and you share moments in determined moments of the day. But for me, sometimes I think that I need job. I need to. I need to. I need you. I need you. Sorry, I forget the word. But I need you. How can I say transferir? But I think I need to transfer. I need to transfer my job to another place.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
it's important, but I'm continuing. I continue.
I think in this case is you need to move your work from another place. Maybe it's better to say like that.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah, you have to I don't know, create new possibilities and try to use your creativity so you can handle with everything. Very good. And yeah, guys, have you saw the questions I sent before the meeting, or you just have access right now? You saw before?
And Sophia,
Right
and
now.
you didn't say about you to love your job. You are kind of
great.
that.
Yeah, I really like the company I work and I like my colleagues and I like what I do, but I feel that I'm not the person who loves working, you know. I feel like I would be very happy if I didn't have to do this every day and be able to travel and to meet new people and to, you know, just do like the other things, that the things that I'm not working. So I don't feel like I can say I really love my job, because if I could choose, I skip it and just travel and meet new people and try to, you know, play every kind of sports, living the beach and, you know, this kind of stuff.
Try everything.
Yeah, trying to do many different things each day. I don't feel that I was made for being at the office, yeah, and you know, being in front of the computer all the day. But we have to earn money, and I need the money to do everything else I like to do. So that's the way it works. And I'm not I don't know how to say this word, but entrepreneur. So empreendedora. So I just come and work and earn my money and do everything I like in the vacation and in the weekends. That's it. I can't say I'm sad, you know, I'm happy because I have this job.
I understand.
I think I'm the only one in love of my job.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people who works with IT loving their job, and I really wish I loved IT as well, so I can be this person who say with no doubts that love their job and really, you know.
You should try to go to IT. It's
Oh
a
my
nice
God, I
place
think
to be.
it's too complex for my mind.
At the beginning, yes, it's a little complicated, but when I feel comfortable and to do what you have to do is, I don't know. I think it's really amazing when I get so confident to do your work. I think it's that.
I think that's interesting because you always, every person that I talked who works with IT says mainly the same things, you know. It's difficult at first and then you got used to it, and it's something that you have the challenges and you can accomplish, and this is very fulfillment, and they love what they do because they have this you know, this purpose, and they follow the challenge, and they are very happy when they can solve a problem they have. And it's interesting because I'm curious about how it is to work with that, because my work, it's not the same. I depend on a lot of people, and it's not like fluid, you know. But that's interesting. Well, guys, in respect with you who read the questions, I think we can start now with the topic of today, because I was excited about knowing you and talking about our lives and our routines. But the first question I brought here about jokes is, what do you think about it? Because I know that some people really like jokes and some people don't like just don't like jokes and don't feel comfortable with that and don't laugh or everything. So I really want to know, how is you? Are you a person who makes a lot of jokes, or you are more serious? How is that for you? Tati?
And I like jokes, but it depends on the kind of jokes, of course. But I don't know make jokes. I am not so good, but I like. I think that today is not so common programs of jokes and to see some jokes, but it's common to see stand-up comedies shows. I don't know. And I think that during these stand-ups, they make a lot of jokes and some uncomfortable jokes, and others are okay for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think there are many kinds of jokes, and some of them are acceptable and some of them are not at all.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree. And you, Rodrigo, do you like jokes? Are you a funny person who makes jokes all the time?
I like jokes. I funny. I'm funny.
Good.
And I didn't stand up.
Oh, really?
Another time. Another time.
Oh my God.
Not at the moment. Another time.
It's a famous person here.
No. I'm participo with any famous. The name is many people and Rogério Morgado.
Oh my God. When I chose this topic, I could never imagine that I will go to speak with.
It's very crazy, but interesting. At the moment, I'm stopped, but my friends continue.
Sorry, but I have to ask, Rodrigo, why did you stop it?
Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry.
Why did you stop it?
My son born. Son born, and
things got difficult.
and My
And
job,
your
my job.
yeah, it was like your side job, like your second job,
Yeah.
or it was not a job, it was more like
No, it's more like como que é? No pressure. It's more like
very good,
it's
very
more
good,
like.
very interesting. I love to hear that. And I think you have to come back. Did you like it to do that? Like it was like a very fun thing for you.
Uh,
Like you love doing stand-up.
yeah, yes, I like.
You can say
Yeah.
that you love. So you have to come back. You have to find time. I don't know how, because I don't have a children and I don't know how you guys.
1 hour I come back.
Yeah.
I continue reading, reading.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have the horário, não lembro. I don't have plan for comeback. But 1 hour I come back.
Yeah, I hope to. Good to know. And you, Bruno, do you like jokes? Are you a fun person?
I like jokes, but I agree with Tatiana. Depend the kind of the jokes. I like see the stand-up comedies. It's the in my free time is a good moment to funny. And I'm so and I'm not a good in the jokes, but I maybe try sometimes.
Good. And you, Gustavo?
Yeah, I like as well. I think that when I listen some jokes or podcast or stand-up comedies or some programs like there is the meaning of comedy, I think I stop in a little bit of my busy day, think about the problems and laugh a little bit. I like jokes, memes and stuff like that. So I think I can stop think about other stuff and just relax a little bit.
Yeah, I also like jokes, and I think I'm a terrible person in understanding memes. I can't, and I never know the meme. My friends always send and talk about them, and I am like, oh my god, I haven't seen that. I don't know why they don't come to me. I don't know why. I just never know. And my friends start talking about something that everyone knows and everyone is laughing about it, and I'm just, when this happened, I don't know.
But like sometimes you need the context in the background. So if you don't
Yeah.
know the context, you're gonna say, "Oh, that's just an image that everybody's laughing," but I don't know why. Maybe it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, Tom.
Yeah, I like a lot of stand-up comedies, but when I read jokes, I always remember a old uncle saying that joke about pave, just to see, not to eat. So it's not a fun joke anymore. Maybe when I was a little child. And I agree with Rodrigo. When my son born, I think the life makes some jokes with us. The life, I'm not say to lose some funds, but I think we get more concerned about the things, so something lost the funds to us.
Yeah. Yeah. And guys, there are the jokes who makes us laugh, and there are the bad jokes when people like make fun of someone, and the person don't feel good about it. And many times we hear like, oh, it was just a joke, don't worry about it. Some people do that. And do you think this is an apology for you? Like, do you think saying that it was just a joke is an apology? And how do you deal with that? Have this ever happened to you? Like someone make fun of you or make a joke who make you uncomfortable? Let's talk a little bit about that. Was I clear? Sorry. Okay, so Heitor.
Probably I forgot, because I think it's not, when you grow up, when became an adult, it's not usually to happens. So I think it was a teenager, I have some problems with that. But in the adult life, I think it's okay, don't worry about that. So you just forgot.
So maybe when we become adults, we can deal better with all kinds of jokes, maybe.
Yeah. That's true.
What do you think about this, Bruno? Do you agree? Do you feel like, have you ever, oh, Bruno, are you there? I think he's out. And you, Gustavo, have you ever passed for something like that? Like someone makes a joke with you and you don't feel it was good?
I think when I was a kid and a teenager, that happened a lot with everybody. I think so. And there's this stuff, when someone got you a nickname, and if you don't like that, it's gonna put in there, and you're gonna say just to fed up you. So if you don't get this trick, you're gonna get this nickname for a long time. But I think the most kind, and when that happens most when we are kids, because I think how Hector was talking about, when we get adults, we can get more responsibility and respect everybody and try to be more respectful to others. But when I was a teenager and kids, probably I did something and I got something. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, this about nickname, it's a classic, right? It's very classic. When I was younger, and now you said that I remember, but when I was younger, people used to make fun with my name because I'm Sofia. So they used to make a lot of jokes saying, oh, Sofia da puta, oh, Sofia, não sei. They use a lot of their creativity and invent a lot of things. So I was very mad with them and I didn't like it, but it happened a lot. But now no one do this, right? It's very
And the problem is
really? Are you saying that?
you're making fun of that, because really you don't do that. You have 5 years old or something like
Yeah.
that. But it's that if you don't like something, it's gonna put in you and going on. That's kids is like that. I think so.
Yeah. And you, Rodrigo, when you're doing your stand-up, do you feel like this is a do you worry about that, how the joke you make is going to affect the other person? How is that when you are preparing a stand-up?
I was afraid of hurting the public, but I think it's kind of impossible.
You can't know, no, you don't know how everything you are going to say can affect each person that is going to watch you, right? This is very difficult.
Very difficult. Uh,
But was something that you worried about, right? That you were you
the people
thought.
some difference, and Only. Bom, eu não vou saber falar. Sorry.
But I'm curious about it. Please, you can say in Portuguese just because I'm very curious.
Não, é que as pessoas são diferentes e, tipo, sempre vai ter algo que afeta mais um do que o outro, mas assim, quando você vai no stand-up, você tem que meio que desapegar um pouco, sabe? Sei que é difícil, mas meio que desapegar um pouco de algumas coisas, porque vai ser para jogar conversas aleatórias, com o intuito de fazer rir. Desculpa, gente, falar em português. Perdão.
Don't worry. But yeah, I imagine that is very difficult because there are a lot of different people. And I imagine you try to be the most respectful you can and try not to make fun with things that are very, I don't know, delicate, you know, like, I don't know, machismo and things. Sexism, right? Sexism.
At the moment of the country is very complicated.
Yeah.
But it's good. Está melhorando.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Getting better, yeah.
Great. And you, Tati, what do you think about all of that?
I think that today it's not so common to receive this kind of jokes, but when I was teenager and a child, I was very thin, and it's very common to do jokes with tall people, thin people, and it's common. I think that the children and teenagers are very, I don't know if friendly, but it's very common in this middle to do a lot of jokes with others. And today, of me is not so common, but we can watch in television some difficult cases, such as, I think that one of the most famous is the one with Rafael Cortez and Vanessa Camargo. I think that it was I don't know, it's a heavy joke. And I think that this kind of joke is not recommendable. For me, I don't like this kind of joke. And I think that a lot of people don't like. But
yeah.
I think that sometimes it's difficult to open our mind and accept all the things. It's difficult.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult.
Yes.
That's why I have a lot of trouble about loving stand-up comedy, because I think sometimes they use some topics that are not so, I don't know, I can't accept, you know, so it's very difficult for me, but I love a lot of them and I like watching, but some of them I like, oh, I can't laugh about that, you know, I just can't. And that's okay. I think each person choose what they want to laugh about it, but I think it's important to always try to be respectful with everyone. And I don't know, I think we have to think about this. And you, Bruno, have you ever been objected of book and you don't like it? How was this? Or what do you think about making fun of other person?
Oh, when I'm young, I think sometime with my cousins, I think it is cousins, yes, cousins.
Yeah.
Yes. And with family, but with friends, not too much. And sometimes I found a friends and I but joke about him. For me, that is it.
Yeah. So, okay. So now we talked about how is this of being an objective of a joke and making fun of people. Do you think? I think we already answered this question. That is, who reacts better when they hear a bad joke, men, women, or children? I think we talked a little bit about that. And now I want to talk about. Actually, I think we talked a little bit about every question that is here with just this one, because we started talking about when jokes aren't just jokes. I think we mentioned that. And when have you ever made jokes at a time? Oh, this maybe we don't discuss a little bit. Have you ever made jokes at a time you shouldn't have done? What were the consequences? I think we didn't talk about this yet. Have you ever make a joke when you shouldn't make? Anyone?
I think not a joke, but that is a classic situation where you say to a I don't know, a fat woman, "Oh, are you pregnant?" So she say, "No, I'm not."
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's a really embarrassing. So it's not a joke, but a funny situation.
Yeah, you make a point. Anyone can think about something else?
I agree with Heitor. With my wife, I made sometimes jokes, né, that should have done. This is a problem, big problem for me, but I around the context and talk about another thing.
Yeah. And you, Rodrigo, have you ever passed through this situation when you make a joke in your stand-up or in every moment in your life and it was not like well accepted?
I don't understand.
Oh, okay.
But I use it to say that I was unemployed and everything I tried to do was going wrong, and that no, it was going to that was going to stand up. It was. I used it to say that I was unemployed and everything I tried to do was going wrong, and now it was stand up. I go to work out. Ninguém entendeu nada, né? Perdão.
Yeah, no, I understand the first things, but I don't understand the ending. You used to say like you do the right ones in your stand-up, like the right jokes. Is that we're saying?
Yeah, it's that. All it's wrong, but in the stand-up, it's okay. It's
okay. What is wrong? It's right as well. It's right too. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Sometimes the bad jokes are the most funny, the funniest. Yeah. Like the ones that are, oh my God, really? You were saying that? And you laugh and laugh about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you, Tati? No, it's very good. And you, Tati, have you ever made a joke you shouldn't have done?
No, I don't remember. But as Heitor said, it's common to to question some women, are you pregnant? Oh, no, I am gross. Sorry. And you say, my mother is gross, and my sister also is gross. But I think that is uncomfortable. But it's not a joke, only a confusion.
Yeah.
The only situation that I remember.
Yeah, I can't remember anything. Also, I was thinking, but I can't remember right now. And you, Gustav, have you shared something?
Yeah, I remember something here.
Oh, great.
That I was in the shopping and I go with motorcycle in the shopping. It was a long time. It's 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And there's a different price for motorcycle and cars when you pay the tickets. And the woman said to me to pay by car, and I did a bad comment like, "Oh, I'm not so big to pay like a car because I was in a motorcycle." And I look at the woman, and she was a little fluffy, I don't know, a little fat, and say, "Oh, sorry." And it was unfortunately sorry that I say that. It was not my meaning because I didn't see her first. I was getting the ticket and I didn't note that it was just a bad comment at the moment. But I say
Yeah.
sorry. That was okay. Glad
Oh, great.
that.
Great. Yeah. Well, welcome back, guys. How was the conversation in the other room, Jairo?
It was nice. It was nice. A lot of interesting histories. Yeah, I felt that we agreed with almost everything. So in some ways we are aligned in the same way of how to deal with bad and good jokes.
Very good. I have something to share with you. Did you know that we have a guy who used to make stand-up comedy between us
really?
today? Yeah.
Nice. Who is this person?
Rodrigo Souza. No.
All right,
me.
Rodrigo. Let me see here. Who is Rodrigo? All right. No, I have a question. So, Rodrigo, do you know how to make jokes in English?
That's the point, guy.
I think he wants to kill
That's
me.
the point, guy.
Right now.
I'm here for learning.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
I
but
think he
that's
wants
nice.
to kill me right now. Sorry, Rodrigo, but I have to say,
No problem.
this is the best information I received today. Well, guys, and you, Philippe, how was your first meeting?
It was very, very good. I think it's a really good place to have a conversation, and I talk a lot more than in intermediate, for example, because of the tiny rooms dynamic. It's very good to talk and to interact with the other students.
Very good. This is very good to hear. And guys, I'm just sending the survey we have for you guys to give us your feedback. And if you don't feel comfortable to say everything here, please write me there, because I really want to improve this meeting. And I don't know, I try to make everyone feel comfortable and everyone to talk, even the person who don't feel so comfortable talking because they might think that they don't know how to talk. But I don't know about you, Rodrigo, but I feel like you make progress today because you talked, you say and try to say. And I think trying to do this, we can improve a lot our conversation, and that's why we are here. And I'm a proof of that, because if you watch the videos at the beginning of over there in 2020, when I started here, I was not so comfortable talking as I am right now. And now I know that I make a lot of mistakes, but I feel more comfortable and I can say whatever comes in my mind without thinking a lot, even if I make the mistakes. So I hope you guys feel this and feel this in your conversations you are having here, and come back and talk more with us. Give us your feedback. Send me the topics you want to talk, and say everything you want, because we really want to know. And that's it. Good evening, everyone. Good week, and I hope to see you again. It was a pleasure to be here and talk with you. Sorry to spend over 30 minutes talking about yourselves and not about the topics that the questions I brought, but I think it's good to try to create a conversation, not just following the questions. And that's it. Thank you, everyone, and I hope to see you again.